In this video, we're going over one perfect agent main for every type of player. So whether you're someone that wants to run it down, completely blow people's minds, or you're just here to vibe, there is a perfect agent for you, and we're gonna break it all down. But escaping elo hell is only a click away. SkillCapped.com has everything you could possibly need to take your gameplay to the next level. Whether it's in-depth movement guides, aim drills, and things that you can focus on to improve your positioning and game sense, everything that you could possibly need to make it to the next rank is only a click away, so check it out right now in the links down below. Now, if you're someone that just wants to shoot things, you really love it when you hit that insane headshot and you go for them over and over again. You're always trying to hit that montage clip, you're always trying to click every head, and your favorite thing in the world is when the enemy team actually thinks that you're cheating. They claim that you're cheating and they're like, report this guy, and you're not cheating, you're just a freaking god. If that's you, or if that's who you want to be, then Chamber's the character for you. I mean, we could really summarize Chamber's entire kit to gun. Like, that's really what he is. And yeah, if you want to pop off and get as much chances to hit shots over the course of the game, then Chamber is the right pick for that kind of player. Now, the next type of character is one when you do not trust your team. You don't trust the enemy team, you don't trust anybody. You are someone that wants to be able to do it all. Fine, I'll do it myself is your motto, and you will find a way to do it all yourself. In addition to that, you're passionate about getting the game done and getting that dub, and the only character for you is Phoenix. He's called a jack of all trades for a reason. Your controller isn't smoking the sightline, you can smoke yourself onto point. Your initiators aren't clearing certain angles, you can molly them off. If you need to go and take a duel, you got a flash for that. Everything that you could possibly need is put into one character, so when you have no faith, no trust, and you want to get those dubs, then Phoenix is the right agent for you. Then not everyone really cares about winning. Some players just want to experience Valorant. They just want to go with the flow. They want to help people out. They want to duo with their friends, and they just want to play the game. Win or lose, they're just here to relax. They're just here to chill. And there's only one agent for that kind of player, and it's Sage. Sage brings a lot of value just by being alive and just participating. You get to heal your team, you get to deny certain pushes from the enemy team, and there's nothing very difficult about using your abilities on Sage. You're not going to be a sweaty player, you're not someone that's always going for the most optimal play, and mainly, you're just grinding out some games, playing with your friends, and most of the time, the thing you like most about winning is when you're winning with friends. Now, Valorant is a game where you have to be very precise in your movement. You're not allowed to run and gun nearly that much, although some people still do. You're not allowed to bunny hop around the map. You have to play by the tac shooter rules when you're playing Valorant. But some people didn't get the memo. Some people come from other games and they're like, you know what? I want to move. I want to fly. I want to zoom around. And there's only one character for you, and that's Raze. In a tactical shooter game where things are supposed to be precise and slow, Raze breaks all the rules, allowing you to fly like it's goddamn Quake. For players that really like arena shooters, fast movement, and they really want to have that perfect rollout each and every time. They want to pull off something so crazy that their teammates that are watching are just in awe by what you just pulled off. Raze gets to do all of that and more. And for those of you who really want to become a great player and cement yourself as a great player, but aim isn't what you're best at, or aim isn't how you want to differentiate yourself, Raze can allow you to ascend to a higher level by becoming a movement god. And that is the perfect character for you. Now, the next type of player is someone that loves it when people in chat are typing question mark because they just don't understand what happened. You love to outplay people. You love to be playing 4-5D chess and just completely outplay, outbrain, and just destroy the enemy team. You're the Brainiac. You're the player that's willing to do what it takes so that the entire lobby is in awe of the things that you're pulling off. And this is the player that is willing to put in effort. You're gonna have to do server work. You're gonna have to grind this game, not even when you're just playing for fun. And that's okay because you think it's worth it, and it's a Sova player. Sova gives you everything that you need to just completely demolish the enemy team. From sick predictions to lineups. Yes, you're gonna have to do some server work to truly know everything you could do on this character, but when that opponent just types question mark, they even make fun of you, or they're salty because they just got destroyed. It's all worth it in the end. That's why you're the Brainiac player and you're a Sova main. Now, moving on to the next one. This is the player that is willing to grind. You are willing to grind out of spite. fight. You know that you're not the best player in the world, but you know that you'll get there because you are committed. You're willing to grind and you're willing to eat loss after loss after loss until you are a god. So you're gonna pick a character that is hard to learn. You're gonna pick a character that is hard to get good at. But once you get good at this character, this will hard carry any freaking game. And you're a Yoru main. We already know that Yoru has really bad win rates outside of the highest ranks of play, and that really reflects what you're willing to go through. You're willing to grind through a character that might make it hard for you to win in the moment, but you're not grinding for today. You're not grinding for the win right now. You're grinding at a spite to become better than every person that you've ever met that has flamed you, roasted you, or told you that you're bad at the game. Well, guess what? You're gonna be radiant, and these players are just gonna be irrelevant. And that is why you're a Yoru grinder, and I wish you the best of luck, you crazy bastard. Now, the next type of player is someone that just hates everybody. Like, you actually might not even like Valorant. Maybe you do on a good day, but most of the time you don't, but you really hate players. You hate your opponents, you hate your teammates, you hate everybody, and you get satisfaction in being the reason that people get mad, people uninstall the game, and you want to be that reason that people uninstall. And who else would you be playing but Breach? Regardless of how meta Breach is or the team-oriented aspects about Breach, there is nothing more satisfying to a Breach player to know exactly where an enemy is, know exactly what they're trying to do, and flash, stun them like in a rotation. Just get it to the point where the person can't even play the game. It's incredibly satisfying because their suffering makes you happy, and that's okay. That's just the type of player you are, and this is why Riot made a character perfect for you. You are the one, the only Breach main. And that's another type of player, and this type of player is someone that just wants to win. They don't even really care how they do it. They'll often fill and play whatever they need to in order to win the game, but they don't really care about any specific character. They don't really care about anything at all besides getting that dub. They're thirsty for that win, but most of the time, the character, the main that is perfect for you is Killjoy. Killjoy, especially right now, gives you a crazy chance of winning. It's a very reliable character, and because you care so much about winning, you know how good this character is, and you know that your team has a higher chance of winning if you have it on your team, so you're locking it each and every time, and over time you become good at this character, a little bit too good, and now it's your main. So yes, you're winning a lot of games, but can you live with yourself as a Killjoy main? I'm just kidding, but yes, this is you, and it doesn't really matter what anyone says about who you play, because at the end of the day, you're winning, right? And that's all that matters. Now, moving on to number 9, this is a player that is a little bit high strung. You know you're high strung. Maybe you like caffeine, you're pounding those monsters here and there, you're popping off, you like to go for these highlight moments, these big pop-offs, and you're pretty likely to get excited, to yell, and to get really freaking passionate. Hell, maybe even when you pop off and get a 3-4K, you're literally standing up in your chair. You're a little bit on the crazy end, you like pop-offs, you like to go fast. Who else but Neon? Neon can just freaking go. You play the game in such an unorthodox way. You have ways to just have crazy movement, you have ways to completely outplay the enemy team by just mistiming them, but more important than anything, you can pull off some James Bond type shit where you're flying in, sliding in, breaking people's ankles, killing multiple people, and just pulling off the craziest slide ankle breaks of all time. This is the perfect agent for you. Now, last but certainly not least, this is the type of player that I think all of us want on our team, and it's the team player. There's someone that wants to just help the team. You want to win, you want to play strategically, and you want to get that dub, and you're making really solid comms. You're really trying to help the team, and you're playing the roles that will help the team. And from a strategic point of view, you're doing all you can. You are an Astra main. You're someone that really will pick up this character and do whatever is needed so that the team wins, and you are really trying to get that win. It's not that you don't care about carrying, and it's not that you don't want to carry or pop off. You know that the best way to victory is to work together, and you always try to do that even if your team are actively trying to work against you. And Astra is a character that thrives on that cohesion and teamwork, so that's the main of choice. But these are the perfect mains for every single type of player. Let me know if there's any type that I missed in the comments down below. And for those of you who want to take your gameplay to the next level, SkillCapped is the best place with tips, tricks, guides, and everything you could possibly need to quickly climb the ranks, including our private Discord coaching that have been helping more people than ever before. So what are you waiting for? Check it out right now in the links down below.